Okay, all right, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 21 days meditation program. And today is the first day. Thank you so much for taking time to join. And today we have a Master Ravindra from Simi Valley. He is with us to share his meditation journey and experiences. And please, every day, please feel free to join every day and consistently and uh, take this opportunity to heal yourself. Ravindra sir, thank you so much for taking time and here over to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Satya Garu. Namaste and Atmavandan to everyone. I'm Ravindra Palapati. You guys can call me Ravi. I've been with meditation. I've been with PSSM for quite a number of years. I started out sometime in maybe September of 2020. Okay, accidentally, I was just trying to look for something, and then I basically bumped into this one through a freak. Like God wanted me to, like, here, connect me or something like that. I was looking for some Kundalini yoga, and then I bumped into PSSM, like, Brahmarishi Patriji's video, and then which was actually being done by my guru. I consider her as my guru, Suvarna Vadavalli from Bhilai. Bhilai is my wife's hometown. So, and then I reached out to her, I connected with her, and yeah, yes, somebody has a question, raised a hand.
Oh, maybe he has
Shiva.
a question, yeah, with the meditation. Please continue, sir.
Okay. So yeah, maybe just we can, I can just quickly share my experience, and then we can always get into questions. If I know something, I will let you know. So what has happened is, like, there was like a lot of stress at work, and then I was trying to look for ways and means to really, come out with. And then what has happened is I'm into IT, and then I manage, like, operational teams and project management. Basically, operations means running the systems and making sure systems run efficiently without, anybody's this thing. So that is a very stressful job, especially when you have a large team working with you, and then, it's 24 by 7, things cannot break, so on and so forth. So what has happened is I slowly started getting this habit of, no, I'm not able to sleep. No matter what I do, I'm just tossing and turning, and I can never have good sleep. So, and then combined together, as you can understand, when you don't sleep very well, you don't, you get into other, health habits, like, BP, blood pressure, so on, and so many things that come up. So all those things were mounting up a little bit, and I wanted to break. And I'm a big proponent of trying to, fix your diseases yourself, because, Patriji always says that, you are the universe, you have everything in you to fix yourself. So and that really somehow connected with me, and inspired me to look for ways and means to, fix my own ailments, right? So that's how, when I met, over the phone, I got her number on Facebook, and then I requested the ma'am to really teach me, this new meditation system. She taught me. It was just 7 minutes, right, which we all know, is just, the way I do it is just, I do some anulom vilom, which is basically just clearing your, mind of controlling your breath a little bit, just focusing on that. And then I go into, crossing your legs, crossing your hands, and keeping your spine straight most of the time, every time. I normally sit on the floor, but I'm not in a mood, I may be sitting on the sofa, and then but I make it a conscious practice to keep my spine straight. So what has happened is, when I started doing it, I other meditation practitioners or masters may tell you so many things. I have not reached probably that level, but I distinctly have seen a lot of benefits myself. I used to be very, because of my job or whatever, you can call me an angry young man, right? I would easily get like upset on a lot of things and things like that. So because I'm really responsible for these things, and then I was taking a lot of stress. So when I started doing the meditation, and when I started doing it very sincerely in 2025 September, I my weight was about 200 pounds or something. And then I wanted to really help myself. And then what I did was 40 days, continuously without break, I did that. And after that, a lot of magic started happening. And when I say magic, that magic is really, I started healing myself. I started sleeping well. And by 10:30 I would sleep, and then I would only wake up for my first call at 6 a.m. because I work in the East Coast time and I'm in Pacific, right? So I live in Simi Valley. So that was a phenomenal thing. Doctors gave me sleep medication. Doctors gave me all kinds of like blue pills, what purple pills or whatever, those pills that are over the counter that put you to sleep, melatonin and all that stuff. Once I started doing meditation regularly, and no matter what, I would fall asleep by 10:30. Not only that, my quality of sleep has improved, and most importantly, I even if I sleep for 4 or 5 hours, I get sleep as if somebody has slept for 8 hours. Although I would recommend to sleep 8 hours, but for some reason, if I can't sleep, never tired, because there is so much of energy that universe is passing into me, that in a pure strength, that is really slowly fixing me. You guys may not realize it based on our past karmas, past lives, and all the experiences that we have. And even today, based on your own mental situation, physical situation, family situation, you may need that pure energy coming from universe, which usually comes in like when you're sleeping. But when you sit straight, I feel it here, and I feel it so intense. Within first week, I realized that. And then I also wanted to tell, like, it's a little bit personal, but I got developed like some sort of a hernia, right, which is like near the groin area. And then Patriji's words, I still remember. I have not got any operation done. Normally people recommend operation to get that fixed, but he says don't take pills. So what I do is, when I'm doing my meditation properly for 1 hour, I'm about 50, right? So I normally do it around 9 o'clock, and from 9 to 10, right? So when I do that sincerely, that 1 hour, that energy is passing into me, and there is so much of energy in me that it is even healing that groin. It is a bump. I can see it. If I can feel it near my, below my belly. And one thing that is so great, and which is only people who experience such things can tell you. This is not we are not being paid by anybody to talk like this, right? This is my own personal experience. So when I do that meditation sincerely, that groin, that bump keeps reducing. Okay. So last year, 23, my dad passed away, right? So he got cancer, and I went to India. So for about 15, 20 days, I could not do meditation properly, right? All the Hindu, rituals that you had to do for your father, right? So the 13 days you had to flee, and there was so many people, and I suddenly realized that bump had increased because that 15 days break that I got. So I realized that no matter what, as much as we eat food and we sleep and we go to work, this should be part of your system, whereby your age, whatever your age is, 25, 35, 45, 65, 75, whatever it is, that many minutes you minimum have to do. And then when you do that, and if you do it properly, watching breath without the that mental thoughts, I see that lot of repair work happens to my body. I can feel it. Nobody has to tell me, even if I'm doing 1 hour. Although my teacher, the first one, Suvarna ma'am, okay, who lives in Bhilai, and I still talk to her every now and then whenever I get into problems. Maybe one time I can ask her to join this class, and I'll ask her to invite and take the class. She's so phenomenal. She went to Pyramid Valley. Brahmarishi Patriji knows her personally. She went there in the crowns, the king's chamber, they call it, in the pyramid, right? In Bangalore. being a lady, she did 7 days non-stop meditation. 7 days she did not get up from that pyramid. So see how much of strength and the enlightenment that she would have got from that meditation. So she is my truly inspirational hero for me to continue to do this. Like, I've tried so many things. I've tried Reiki. I've tried Kriya Yoga. I've tried so many other things. Okay, and this is the only one that I, no matter what, I have not given up on this. Every day I try to do it. So that's my part. And then, as I said, just besides health benefits, some of the other, like, I've become much more calmer. Things don't disturb me that much, even if whatever the situation goes, left, right, center, whatever. Because of that meditation, I'm able to take things a lot calmly than what I used to do before. So that's my journey. And then, as I said, a lot of manifestations have happened, but I don't want you to focus on that one. It happens to everybody, but I don't want to make that as a central point. You do this for yourself, whereby your own body is connecting to the universe, and you're getting energy into you, and it heals you, it makes you better. It even, once you become advanced, it can take you to places in terms of really what you can, how you can connect to that tattvam that we call it as parabrahman, right? Which is all within us, right? That that's what I had to share. If you have any questions, I would love to answer those questions, and we can get to the meditation.
Thank you, Ravindra sir. I see so much excitement. Like, I see your real experience, how you have healed your life. Thank you for sharing. Friends, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to, ask your questions. Don't hesitate, like, anybody. So we have a few new people joined, right? How long they need to meditate and why, what is the importance for, behind the group meditation?
Um, you, you're
Yeah.
asking me? Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah. Please
So
share.
for everyone, as I said, like, basically, I do, since I'm like 53, 54. What I do is I set an alarm for about 60, 65 minutes. And first 5, 7 minutes, as I said, like, I do Anulom Vilom, which is nothing but just, cleansing of your breath, right? So that you get tuned yourself to being quiet. So I do like 5 minutes of Anulom Vilom, which is alternate nostril breathing, like that. That just many masters say that that's a good practice to really do before your anapanasati meditation. So then what I do is I just then I keep my spine straight. Most of the times I sit on the floor if you are comfortable. But if you're not comfortable, you can sit on the sofa or chair. But if you sit on the chair, recommendation is to cross your legs. Okay, and then, once you cross your legs, interlock your hands, and then, just close your eyes, and then just slowly, start, watching your breath. And then every time you're, wavering, try to, at least this is what I do. I try to focus here on the third eye. I just put some music on, and then, if I try to go back, I'll just, bring as if I'm trying to watch some light, even though many people say don't do that. But I hear so many versions. This works for me, right? Just closing my eyes and keeping my focus here. And I sense, like, some energy here. I sense some energy here. I sense some energy in my back of my throat. Okay, even like my Muladhara, which is the bottom, like right near this, spine, where your spine ends. I sense, like, a lot of things. So probably I'm just becoming a better meditator rather, right? So if I do it like, and what I do is, as I said, just a few minutes it takes me for me to, snap into that meditation mode. And then once I start doing it, then I feel that energy is coming. I can can see it right here. I can sense that energy strongly coming. Once it starts coming, then I just try my best. It's not like I'm successful all the time. I may get thoughts, what happened at work, somebody said this, somebody did that. Then I gently try to bring it back to my breath. I just try to keep doing it. A lot of times there'll be days where I will have 10 minutes without any thought. Okay, and that 10 minutes is equivalent to 2 hours of meditation without thought, right? So the more you can do, even if it's for few minutes without thought, that's when magic happens, really, where your mind is not thinking about anything. It just, energy is passing through you. That's when all the magic happens. So that's why it's all the more important. Figure out a way whereby you're thoughtless. Thoughtless state is one that helps you heal and become better meditator as such, right? So a lot of people, and Satya madam knows, there was a master recently that came last year, June, July, to your place. Remember, ma'am, Prinath sir?
Yeah.
And then, when he was doing it, and based on your state, how well you do your meditation, you can see God. You can experience so many things based on your own, experience level that you bring into by keeping your thoughts free.
Yes. Yes,
And
sir.
then,
Well said.
I think the other thing that you asked is group meditation.
Mm.
I noticed when in person, when we were at Satyamam's house, there were like 5-10 people. I can tell you, without any hesitation, that when you do group meditation, your own quality of meditation becomes so much better. And it's the same thing what we are doing as well as on the phone as also, right? So that's why the more you do together, it just becomes a habit, just like you eat food at 6 o'clock. So this also becomes a habit to join at 9 o'clock, and then receive that benefit of doing it together. Because I notice myself, when I do it myself, it's okay, right? But when I do it in the group, and everybody's quiet, is somehow, I think it just universe connects all of us, and then there is a universal consciousness amongst all of us, even though we are remotely sitting somewhere.
True. Group energies are three times more powerful.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Wonderfully explained. Thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. Again, this is a very open, loving platform, and we are all friends. Nobody judge you, nobody will come. Yeah, Manaswini, please go ahead.
Whenever I'm trying to sit quietly, always there is thought. So, how to make it like no thought? I don't think I can do it. So, I can't even imagine how to do that.
I can, maybe, I don't know, I can tell you my experience, and then so Manaswini, that's what happened to me also in the initial stages. How many days did you do before? Is it
Just,
like
just
you?
yesterday, I
Oh,
joined
okay.
the
Oh,
same
this is
class.
this is just first week,
Yeah.
so don't worry about it. My sincere recommendation, first is take that sankalpa of, with no matter what happens, you will not break that first 40 days. Every day, same time, same day. Day in and day out. No Sunday, no Monday, no Tuesday. Every day, no breaks. Right, for 41 days, you take that sankalpa, or just promise to yourself that you will do it. Put that music on, and then just try to just watch, as if like somebody from inside your chest is watching, like where the thoughts are coming, right? So once yeah, is like what we call it as atma, right? Our atma looking for, okay, Ravi, where are the thoughts? When you put a question like that to yourself, thoughts stop coming. Okay, let me see what thought first comes, right? You're waiting for the thought. When you have that kind of an attitude, so I notice that my thoughts are reduced. So thoughts are, that's how our mind is built, and when you put that music on, and then just quiet, and just as much as possible, focus here, right, near your nostril, how breath is going in, going out, in and out. Just Pay attention there. If thought comes in, as they say, right, don't catch on to that thought, let it go. Hey, thought came, went away. Wait for the next thought, but don't follow that thought. Initially, that used to happen too. Oh, my boss was so bad today. Why did he say that? Why, if that thought said that, that came that my boss was bad today. Okay, that my boss was bad. Okay, what is next? What next? So you disconnect from that thought as soon as possible.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Once you disconnect, you're waiting for next thought, but you're not following that thought. That first one that came to your mind, that's going to be very important. So that's why if I keep watching it here, even though there's nothing here, sometimes I'll get a as if like there is cinema scope here, some white light happening here. So I just look there. I just look there, and then thoughts reduce actually also for me.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Manaswini. Thank you, sir. Supriya, please go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question because sometimes we are living with family, some works. If we'll switch sometimes different time, but we'll do every day meditation, is it okay or we need to?
Yes, it is okay. It is okay. The idea is, as I said to Manaswani, please do every day. Due to family responsibilities, sometimes you want to do it in the morning, sometimes you want to do it in the evening. Consistently doing it at one place, probably by 10 p.m. your kids, if you have kids and family, they might be sleeping as well, right? Or 9 o'clock. So that if that is not the problem, you do it when convenient,
Okay,
right? So, but the idea is to do it every day,
every day.
because your body needs that pure energy coming from universe. So if it does not come, it cannot heal you. And and the formula is you have to do it your age. If you're 30, do it for 30 minutes. I would recommend 60 minutes, but at least start with 30 minutes if you're 30, right? I'm like 55, I'll do for 55 minutes no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Supriya. Wonderful question. Anybody else? Yeah,
Hello, Ravindra.
yeah,
Yeah.
Lakshmi Garu.
For, yeah, for the beginners, how can I know like whether we are doing in the right way or not? And what are the initial changes, right? We can notice. Last week only I joined, so it's first time like I feel like for the first 2 days I'm feeling sleepy, and I feel my head is also like heavy. So these are what changes we can notice during initial days, and how we know like whether we are doing in the right way or not.
Yeah, yeah. I will tell you like what happened to me as well, right? Uh, the universe is, the universal consciousness that is within you, that runs you everything, right? You eat food. Who's digesting it? God, Atma, what? Right? That energy that is there within you is digesting that food, making the run your blood from up and down, or your heart beating, everything, right? Somebody's running that. So likewise, so the when the energy is passing through you, one of the first things it does is, based on your physical and mental state. Okay, this happened to me a number of times. Even it happens today. For example, yesterday night, for some weird reason, I think somebody invited us, so we had to go. I slept at 1 a.m. Okay, and I woke up at 5 a.m. I sat down, I started doing meditation. Okay, I put the music on, and so to answer your question, as your body, like say for example, you're very tired. Okay, you know you're tired, but you're doing meditation. So what that universal energy that is coming into you, it knows that Lakshmi is tired, so it'll give you the 10-minute rest. So you're not really sleeping. But what that universal energy is doing is making you sleep, so that it can first heal you, that you get energy back, so that you can pay attention to your breath. So it is putting you to sleep. So it is very common.
Okay.
Okay. So once you wake up, then focus on breath. It'll happen. Number of times it happens. When I'm tired and I try to do meditation, I'll just fall asleep. Right. And then after 5, 7, 10 minutes, I feel so fresh. And then I go back and I just watch breath.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, one more question she also asked, sir. How do I know that I'm doing the meditation right?
Yeah, as I said, like within, and that's why I was telling Manaswini, that no matter what, take the Sankalpa for 41 days. So what's going to happen is, whatever I mean, I don't know you, right? But you know yourself. So if there are certain things that you're longing for example, you're tired, you have some weakness, you have some pain or whatever. This is like few things. Every person's experience will be different, but I can tell you like what happened to me. As I mentioned, that like I used to get irritated very fast, very easily, very small things. It would not last. It is not like very intentional, or I'm like something, but I get irritated fast. But once I started doing it, no matter what people push my buttons, it doesn't bother me anymore. So
You
that's the
can
first
see the
sign that,
daily changes. Okay.
yes, that's how I know that something is changed in me.
Okay.
So that's what my body needs it. So whatever your body needs, universe will give you, which might be very different than mine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
One more, Lakshmi Motkuri, is that you? You wanted to ask something?
Hi, sir. Hi, this is Satya.
Yeah.
Actually, sir, that whatever that you said right now, that you are doing meditation from many days onwards. Before I did, when I'm doing the meditation, and after the meditation, when I'm sleeping, I was getting like different dreams. In that lot of goddess and these whatever they were saying, these all things that it's were happening for me. After then, I stopped for nearly like 8 months because the few things were going happening. Whatever that I'm getting in dream, it's happening in the real. So I stopped nearly 8 to 9 months. But when I say to my friend that about these things were happening, they didn't believe me, and I used to think so that is this goddess like really it's happening? Is it like hallucination for me? And I even doesn't understand, sir. So I want to ask you, what is this going on?
Yeah, I think I probably we make uh, one way to answer that is, many people will get like, I think there are different stages, right? For my experiences are very different. And as I said, like, in Satya ma'am's house, when that, Premnath sir came, and then, many people were doing meditation. One of the things, like, everybody had different dreams, but for you, what I would suggest, or what I can tell, what that immediately thought comes to me is, when gods are coming in your dreams, you ask them why they are there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you see Krishna. Hey, Lord Krishna, thank you so much for coming into my life or my dreams. Please tell me why you're here and how can I help you. Y- you
Oh.
know if they're talking to you, they will tell you why they are there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there might be past life connection, there might be so many things. If you talk like that, they will tell you what to do. This is what I
Mm-hmm.
remember one of the masters saying it. So that's what I'm telling you. So it is great that you have such kind of an experiences where you see God, you see colors. So apparently seeing colors is the very first thing, right? Different colors. So I never saw it, honestly. I only see white color here somewhere, sometimes, or I sense energy here or here, or sometimes throat. So for you, if they're seeing God, it is awesome. That means you are a past life meditator, and you are just going back to your state. And as I said, like ask the God that comes into your life, or whoever is coming, why are you there, and what can I do for you, or something like that. Ask that.
Okay, sir. Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And yeah, I will add one more point, Lakshmi Garu. I used to get those kind of experiences in the beginning too, because keeping up with like-minded people, like for example, if I share any of my experience in the beginning with my husband dreams, he was like, "What's wrong with you?" Then I realized that I'm not supposed to share with him because he's not in the same path as me. But sharing with the like-minded people, asking the question with the like-minded people who are in the same path, That's kind of motivates us. Otherwise, if you are sharing with the different people who are not meditating, who are not in this path, they won't understand you. So that is why we have this group also.
Oh, thank you, Andy Satya garu.
Yeah.
Sure, I will do
Yeah,
it.
సత్య గారు
Yeah, sir.
సువర్ణ గారి నంబర్ ఇస్తా నేను.
Okay.
ఆవిడని తీసుకొద్దాం ఎందుకంటే షీఈ్ వెరీ వెరీ అడ్వాన్స్డ్
Yeah.
అండ్ ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎనీబడి హ్యాస్ షీ మే ఆన్సర్. నేను
Yes.
ఆవిడని అడిగి నేను చెప్తాను.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
tell me.
Yeah.
Please arrange a session for next week, sir. Any 9 p.m. like our
ఆవిడని
time.
అడుగుతాను. షీఈ్
Yeah.
ఇన్ ఇండియా, సో
Mm.
ఐఎమ్ షూర్ షీ కెన్ డూ ఇట్. షీ
Sure.
టేక్స్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ క్లాసెస్ ఇన్ Bilai, but I
Wonderful.
will find. And so all the people who have different kinds of doubts,
Yeah.
she can easily answer. So because
Amazing.
I go to her also when I have questions.
Yeah, let's do that. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Ravindra sir, for your time
You're
and
welcome.
wisdom.
Thank you.
It's amazing,
Nice
Andy.
meeting all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.